The Democrats should be worried. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Marquita Show podcast, a podcast where I talk about everything from politics to pop culture and everything in between. And if you are not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, turn on that bell for post notifications so you get notified every single time that I post. So, today's episode, we're going to talk about why the Democrats should be worried. And I think they're also showing signs that they're worried about a few things they did in the previous week that I'm going to talk about. But first off, why should they be worried? I was looking at some polls, and of course, most of the national polls show Biden ahead several points, a couple points in like key battleground states. So, as you know, in 2016, the poll was completely off. It showed Hillary Clinton with a victory. I think Donald Trump trailed most of the time, but he managed to pull off a win. And this year, we're kind of seeing the same trend, even though pollsters are saying that, well, you know, we know where we went wrong in 2016, so now we've corrected it. But I don't think they've corrected it completely because they are missing out once again on the silent Trump supporters. Now you're saying, what is a silent Trump supporter or a silent majority or a shy Trump voter? They use all those terms. So who are those people? Those are people that don't come out and support publicly for Trump, yet they still support him and they're going to vote for him. They're just not doing it publicly. And that's what caused the polls to be off in 2016. Those shy people who were possibly lying to pollsters, who weren't overzealous about sharing who they're voting for. I think there's a large number, even though other pollsters say there's not, it's a very small majority, but I think there are several people that are shy and scared to come out and support. We of all people have seen what happens when you come out as a Trump supporter. You get shunned, you get called, especially if you're a black person, oh, you're a coon, Uncle Tom, sellout. You see what happened when Ice Cube did it. It's a career suicide to come out in support of Trump. So I do believe that there is a huge group of people who support Donald Trump that are not coming out. And then you have people that didn't vote in 2016 and are coming out in support of Trump now because what they've seen that he's done for this country. So I do believe that there are a pretty nice sized group of shy or silent majority Trump supporters, and I'm going to tell you why. First of all, let's start out. Who do you think is the silent Trump supporter or the shy Trump supporter? When you think about it, who are they? Well, there was a poll that I read, or an article that I read, who named two demographics that were silent Trump supporters and who actually helped, one group I know helped him win in 2016, which is, and I can't talk much and I can't speak from it, but it is suburban white women. Now, you probably have heard that Trump is polling like really low amongst suburban white women. Well, in 2016, they came out for him and actually helped him take a few battleground states. But according to fake media, they like to say that he's trailing in that area. But those are people that help him win. Now, this year, we have an interesting group of silent Trump supporters that I can speak on. And that group is urban black women. Surprise, surprise. Urban black women have been seen to be silent Trump supporters or shy Trump supporters, which I might add I can speak to because that was me. I couldn't talk about it, got shunned. I do this podcast, and I'm pretty sure family and friends are watching it, and of course they have stuff to say, not very nice things to say, but it is career suicide. It is like get cut off by your family if you come out in support of Trump, especially if you're a black woman. It is suicide to do that. But some polls are showing that his support is growing amongst black women. We are the silent majority here. So black women may be taking Trump into victory. Now, are they going to come out and tell you they support Trump? No, career suicide. But are they going to show up at the polls? Most definitely. I think so. So with that being said, it's evident because if you didn't see the town hall with President Trump, you see this lady, she went viral. She's sitting behind him. It's a black woman. And he's like saying all this different types of stuff. And I guess it's resonating with her. And she's like, yeah. That lady is several more women in this country. Several more women in this country. For every one of her, there's 1,000 more women out here supporting Trump. But are they talking about it? No. Are the pollsters going to find these people? No. But will they show up at the polls? I'm going to say yes. I think that black women will help Trump a lot this year. That is my prediction. We'll see. So something else I want to mention is that I think the Democrats have actually caught on to this. I think they know that their hold on black women is starting to slip away. It's being chipped away. I think a lot of us are turning to the other side. And that is apparent because a couple of weeks ago, Michelle Obama put out her video titled Closing Arguments. It was the final push to get Orange Man out of office. Orange Man bad, he has to go. And her persona, the whole video, it was kind of catered to the urban black woman. It was speaking to black women primarily because she is Queen Black Girl Magic. If you haven't watched my video on her PSA video, it'll be in the cards, so just click that link and it'll take you to that video and you can watch part of the video as well as my breakdown of it. But you can tell that they knew that their hold on black women was kind of slipping because they made that push. They threw Michelle Obama out there to rally the black girls up, to rally that black girl magic, and make sure to secure the black woman's vote. Now, another thing they did, which was an indicator for me that they knew that they were losing or slipping in that demographic, was Kamala Harris' demeanor during the vice presidential debate. It was more of a, yeah, girl kind of attitude. It was playing up that black girl persona. It was to to secure that black woman vote, to let people know, oh, I'm with you, I got you, and to kind of vibe, because it kind of sucked me in as well, because if you want to watch my breakdown of her, I also will link that video in the cards of how she was playing to black women. So you can tell by just these two actions that they're trying to wrangle back in the black woman vote. With that being said, I want to know you guys' take. Do you believe in that there's a shy majority, that there's a shy Trump voter out there? Do you think that they're going to help push Trump over? Or do you think they're not going to show up at all? Tell me what you think in the comments below. As always, guys, I'm going to get out of here, and I love you. And as always, one tribe, one vibe. Deuces.